Hi, my name is Sarah Fitz, and this is my presentation on Martin Heidegger for CORE. Okay, so who was Martin Heidegger? He was a German philosopher who lived from 1889 to 1976, and he is best known for his book Being and Time. And in this book, he tackles the question of being and what it really means to be something. So the first question asked is, what role did Heidegger want the German university to play in the overcoming of nihilism and the revitalization of the German nation? So Heidegger looked at the rise of the Nazis as an opportunity for the human race to start over, essentially. And he wanted to give the Nazis something that he thought that they didn't have, which would be intellectual substance. And he believed that this intellectual substance would help them have more authentic ethics and politics. So he believed that the support of the university for himself and the Nazi regime would lead to the cleansing that the Nazis talked about, and that this cleansing would eventually help revitalize the German nation. So how would the faculty and students be trained or adapted to this task? So Heidegger believed that the students in the German university would need to get rid of the notion of academic freedom. And he thought that this wasn't genuine and that the academic freedom idea was just negative and led to a lack of concern, arbitrariness of intentions and inclinations, and lack of restraint. So to bring back the truth of the essence of that freedom that they kept talking about, Heidegger proposed 3 bonds for the students to be following. So the first bond is called Volksgemeinschaft, which translates to the national community. And it would obligate the students to help carry the burden of and participate actively in the struggles, strivings, and skill of all the estates and members of the people. So the second bond that he proposed was labor services, or Arbeitsdienst, that binds the honor and destiny of the nation in the midst of all of the people. The third and last bond is military service, or Wehrdienst, that binds the students to spiritual missions of the German people. And of the faculty, he believed that both the students and faculties must be seized and remain seized by the idea of science and those bonds. And that the faculty is only a faculty if it becomes capable of spiritual legislation. The last question asked is, what are the connections between Heidegger's philosophy and his goals as rector of the University of Freiburg? So, by the time that he was the rector of the University of Freiburg, he still was focused on that original question of being that he had written an entire book almost of before. And he wanted to promote a strong German identity. And he believed that if they had that strong German identity, that the university would be a place to once again look at that question of